So, Akira Yuki, a character defined by a small pool of moves, and with very little normal combo strings. But most of his moves hit hard, and they hit fast. He's a character whose fighting game archetype I can only describe as strings, lol.
Oh my god.
Alright.
You know what? You can have it, buddy.
Okay, alright, I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's no secret that he's hard to master, and requires high execution. But what's up with this weird knee move? It's pretty much been the one roadblock when it comes to trying out the character's move list. Many a fighting game player has tried out this move and struggled against it. Even I struggled against it when I made move list videos from years back. And just saying, it's way harder on pad than stick.
I think I made this way harder on myself by playing pad because it's really hard to get precise inputs on pad. So I should switch to stick, but I'm not a bitch.
But just to cut to the chase, it started out as a glitch, from all the way back to 1993. So this stupid move has actual history to it, and I'ma explain it. So, in Virtua Fighter 1, there were moves that weren't supposed to be a thing on certain characters, like Wolf having Jeffrey Splash Mountain, Akira having an honest-to-god normal combo string, and of course, the knee, which is just the jumping knee that most characters have. Not a very Baji Chuan looking move, is it? And we're not done yet! All of this info comes from a couple of interviews of Daichi Katagiri, who has been pretty hands-on with the Virtua Fighter series for a long while. He pretty much worked on all of AM2's fighting games. He started out doing AI for VF2, so yeah, he's kinda to blame for that being as bullshit as it is.
Dude, the jab duck? The ability for the computer to jab, micro duck, move forward is nuts.
He worked on a lot of 3. He was a straight-up director on
Virtua Fighter 4,
the best VF, and 5. He also worked on Daytona USA and the best racing game, Outrun 2. And also Sega All-Stars Racing, the first one, which I think is a pretty cool game still.
Stay frosty, people! There's an all-star on the track! There's no way you can stop!
Even though he didn't work on VF1 directly, he was still involved and still pretty important to the process of making the game. He was pretty much a newbie that was really good at Street Fighter 2 around the Sega offices. So Yu Suzuki pretty much approached him to teach him about fighting games since, he himself is known to not really play video games, just make them. And therefore, the low-key concept of overheads was created through mids. Thank you, Virtua Fighter 1. So yeah, back to the knee. In order to do it in VF1 specifically, you have to be at throwing distance and press 66 kg, then the frame stuff. Oh yeah, it's 2 frames. Then we cut to Virtua Fighter 2 with all of its improvements. Said improvements being textures, better motion capture, and of course, 60 frames per second. So about that, while they're making animations, switching them over from like 30 to 60, and from what I read, input detection was a huge thing. Like they're connected to the animation. I don't know about this stuff at all, so I don't know, maybe because they were connected, they didn't want the need to be slow at all. They wanted people to actually use it. So they decided, screw it, just make it 1 frame. So during development, Katagiri was testing out the move to see if he can do it within 1 frame. He pretty much said that it was hard, but it is possible to get it out, and I guess that was good enough. So it was pretty much the way it is for a laugh really, while still being a decent move. So Akira's knee from VF1 through Vanilla 4, it's pretty much a carbon cut copy of the generic jumping knee move, pretty much its own type of move from VF at the time. It's a launcher, and even higher on counter hit. It's a low crush, it does its job. Its modern incarnation comes from VF4 Evolution. An update to VF4. In this version of the knee, it launches higher, but it's not a low crush anymore. But you're also able to scrape, low juggle opponents. And I believe they're the same speed. So it's still a fast launcher overall. It's not like it's Akira's only launcher. I've seen people like straight up not approach VF because of this move, and or even straight up quit VF because of this move, which it's kind of unfortunate, but it's also like really funny. I don't know, I like how this one move, which is pretty much a meme move, I don't know, just gives people like PTSD or something. Throughout the years, lots of characters throughout VF have basically what I call flex move, or moves for the experts who really know how to press buttons. Like the developers want to give the pros an extra challenge, and I guess show off their button pressing skills or something like that. It's pretty much what it all is anyway. I don't know. That's one of the reasons why I like watching VF matches, especially Akira ones. I like watching Akira matches more than my own main, you know?
You can't key charge, you can't rage art. Oh my god! No! Don't fall for that! No! He fell for it like multiple times.
And I'm just gonna say right now, they better keep it for VF6. They better fucking keep it for VF6.
Imagine losing to this bozo.